Hello everyone, welcome to what's a very different orientation day for Year 7 2021. I'm Greg Lill, I'm the principal at Hunters Hill High School, and the first thing I want to do is to thank you for choosing Hunters Hill High School and having the faith and trust in us that we'll deliver what we hope will be a very positive and fulfilling educational experience here at Hunters Hill. The school has gone through some pretty big changes over the last 3 years, but I am looking forward to a period of stability over the time that your students will be at the school, because we have made some big changes to the curriculum, we've made some big changes to the structure of the day. We've also turned over a whole lot of staff, and whilst we have a young staff now, we have a stable staff and a stable and enthusiastic executive to take us forward. And we are moving forward. This year, it hasn't been able to, utilise our NAPLAN results to show the progress we were making, but I'm confident that had we had the opportunity to do those exams, it would have shown that our rates of growth in numeracy and literacy had improved, because they were on an upward spiral in the last year. The next couple of years are going to be a real focus on pedagogy, and it's an interesting time to be coming to Year 7 at Hunters Hill High School, because next year we're focusing a lot of resources on Stage 4, and the Year 7 classes are going to be at 20 students. And the reason we're doing that is because there's an enormous amount of research that shows Year 7 is a really crucial year for success in the HSC. They're 6 years apart, yes, but the beginning of high school is a crucial transition point for students to maintain and continue their learning. And a poor Year 7 often results in a poor Year 12. So we are having those smaller classes, and we are having the teachers of those classes meet on a relatively regular basis. And the reason we're doing that is we're going to pour some resources into making sure the staff are over the specific learning needs of specific groups in each class, and also to have a real focus on developing the reading skills, because that's an area that we're going to be focusing on for the next few years, because the ability to read fluently and quickly is important for study for the HSC as it is for the HSC itself. Here at Hunters Hill, we are having a real focus on what the 4 C's are, and that's collaboration, connectivity, critical thinking, and communication. And what we're hoping is that you too, like the students, will become familiar with the terms like Parliament, bus stop, Meccano, and the things that occur as part of this approach. We are trying, what we think is quite innovatively, to link those activities to what we're doing with ALARM, which is around the way we develop writing in the school, and already our writing results have improved. What I want to say most importantly today is that it's important that you have good communication with the school. There'll be lots of things to ask and lots of things you don't know, especially if it's your first child to high school. But make sure you stay in contact with Miss Wilson, the year advisor, or if it's a learning and support issue, make sure you stay in contact with Miss Jelfs. Now, probably the biggest thing I can talk about is the change in social media from Year 6 to Year 7. You'll find that most students become more active. Can I urge you to stay on top of who and what your children are communicating via their social media accounts? It might save a lot of angst in the future if you can do that, because it seems to be one of the biggest changes in terms of how students interact is how they use their social media. The last thing I want to remind you of is that we're a uniform school. We think our community thinks it's important here, to be part of us and to identify with what we're trying to do as a school here. We look forward to continuing to share our values with you. We look forward to continuing to work with you. I look forward to meeting you. Thank you again for choosing Hunters Hill High.